which is to the right on the second row is these three cards. Okay. Okay, and this deals with relationships. Okay, alright. Alright, this is the Ace of Swords. Now, if this were right side up, it would indicate that, you know, there's like a new beginning. As far as communications, being around a lot of people, a lot of social interaction, friends, all that stuff. There would be like, you know, a lot of new things as far as that goes. And of course knowledge as well, you know, you'd be like within a wealth of knowledge and all that, but due to the fact that it's upside down, it just, you know, and it's around the world card. Now this normally is a great, terrific card. It's the world, which means you've come to the end of a journey. You've learned your lesson in life. Everything's great, fantastic. Well, maybe, you know, as of right now, things are not exactly the best. And, you know, some things are going to have to end. And, you know, just from what I'm gathering, that maybe you don't, you know, you kind of feel like in a weird sense maybe your world has ended in a sense due to the fact that maybe you don't feel like you've been social enough. Maybe, you know, your social interaction with other people has not been the best as of late, and you haven't really felt like you've you know, been in a what you call a stimulating environment. Oh, and also I'd like to indicate, okay, this is the Seven of Pentacles. This indicates like waiting, you know, waiting for the harvest. You know, you know, that lady looks like she's hesitant. She's standing there just waiting, like, should I not? You know, and maybe you kind of feel like that. You kind of feel like you've just been, you know, waiting, you know, hoping for something better to come along, hoping, you know, that things would change. But as of right now, you know, you kind of feel a little bit stagnant. I mean, the world is there, but maybe you just haven't felt like you've been able to grab it. It almost feels like it's kind of, you know, you know, maybe it feels like it is at an end or whatever. But, you know, don't give up hope. And also, I'm getting the feeling that maybe people have taken advantage. Maybe in a sense, maybe you had like people that you thought were like really, really good friends, and, you know, maybe you had a little bit of, you know, a social thing going, and maybe that's like stopped. And maybe they've, you know, kind of like distanced themselves, and it's like you don't really know why. You know, you don't know why they don't keep in touch like they should, or like you feel like they should. And, you know, they kind of leave you hanging and waiting and everything. But, you know, this, like I said, this is just, it's kind of iffy. It's kind of, you know, not so great, but not too bad either. I mean, it just, you know, maybe it just takes kind of getting a hold of maybe new people, or new, you know, put yourself in a new environment to experience new things so that you can interact with more people and create a better like social environment and everything, which, you know, I'm pretty much there myself a lot, you know, not really, you know, because people come and go in your life, and I mean, it's just one of those things. But, you know, I feel like it'd probably be good if you could just, you know, find some way to stimulate your mind and your knowledge, and, you know, something that just makes you feel, you know, feel alive, you know. We all kind of want to feel that way. Of course, I know I'm rambling on. Let's see, 13 through 15, which deals with your future. Okay? Alright. Let's flip over these three cards. Okay. Alright, well, now these two cards combined, not exactly, well, I mean, it's not really bad. It just means that, okay, now if this were right side up, this is the Four of Wands. If this were right side up, it would indicate some type of ceremony, or, you know, getting together, celebration, something of that nature. You know, a joyous occasion, things like that. Some people even, you know, feel like it indicates marriage, things like that. But due to the fact that it's upside down, it kind of it doesn't necessarily mean bad. I mean, it could indicate that, you know, maybe there was no celebration or whatever. maybe a celebration wasn't successful, or it could just mean that things have kind of calmed down, you know, kind of died down a little too much. Maybe you feel like, you know, of course, this right here, if this is the 3 of Wands. Now, if this were right side up, it would indicate success. You know, everything's going successfully and all that. But due to the fact that it's upside down, it means that it's unsuccessful. So maybe you just feel like, you know, things have just kind of calmed down too much. And it just, you know, it just doesn't, you know, you're just not exactly thrilled with that. Or, you know, like what's happening in the near future, because this is like the future. Maybe things just kind of feel like they're a little too calm for comfort. You just don't really, you know, you don't feel like that's successful in your mind. But the good news is, you know, through any of this, you know, even if this is like, you know, a business or anything related to that matter that may seem unsuccessful or whatever, you will become the better person because of it. This is the Empress. Let me see if I can get it to, it ain't gonna focus in, but anyway, this is the Empress card. And this is someone who's really a great person. I mean, this person is someone who you can, you know, you could go to for advice. They're very knowledgeable. You know, they're a pretty wise person. And I feel like no matter what you go through in the near future, this will be the person that, you know, you become. You will be the better person because of all this. I think that maybe you just need some stimulation. I mean, that's what I'm gathering. You know, of course, you know, like the rest of us, like I said, you know, earlier, you know, finances may not be the best in the world right now. But, you know, just hang in there because, you know, your courage will pull you through that, you know, through any of that. But you know, I just get a real strong feeling that maybe if you just had some type of stimulation, maybe your mind stimulated, you would probably feel a lot better. I feel like things would be a lot better for you. And also maybe if, you know, as far as other people, I just, you know, maybe not let other people, you know, walk all over you. Just let them know that, you know, that you're a person too, and you've got to think about you and your family, and that, you know, you come first just as well as you know, they feel like they come first. Well, you know, you come first too. And maybe, you know, if you kind of put your foot down a little bit more, then maybe, you know, things will change for the better for you and everything. But like I said, I just feel like you just really need, you know, stimulation. You know, that's one key word that just keeps popping up in my mind. But anyway, this is kind of long. I may have to split this into 2 videos. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna go for now and everything. And I hope this helps.